Hello to you, my subscribers and returning subscribers. Well, the trending news on our Nigerian Twitter space is about 100-level student of the Department of Linguistics and African Studies of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife in Osun State. Her name has been identified as Heritage Ajibola. Heritage Ajibola has died after she accidentally fell into a septic tank in her hostel on Wednesday, February 9. Heritage was said to be packing her clothes that she had washed earlier when she suddenly slipped into the septic tank in the hostel, where students are allegedly asked to pay as much as 200,000 naira for a bed space. You could imagine that. Confirming her death, the University Student Union President Ogunperi Taofeek Olalekan, in a statement released, said, Heritage Ajibola, the Linguistics and African Languages student who accidentally fell into the SOAKAWay this afternoon at Bver Hostel, maintenance hostel, is confirmed dead. This incident is highly unfortunate. The union mourns her. May her soul rest in peace. May God give her family, friends, and classmates the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss. It must be noted that Heritage's death was avoidable if the SOAKAWay system was properly constructed and covered. It is saddening that this has happened despite the huge amounts of money paid by students for rent. The management of the hostel must answer for the death of Heritage. The union is immediately demanding justice for Heritage with a view to forestalling a possible reoccurrence of this. Mandla Ngawetu, one of the schools of SUG schools of OAU, Ile-Ife, Osun State, told newsmen that the vice chancellor of the school visited the scene of the incident Wednesday evening and promised to ensure that necessary actions are taken. Meanwhile, the school authority is yet to release an official statement on the incident. But as we speak, the students of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State, have taken to social media, mostly on Twitter, to react to the unfortunate incident. They called for sanctions to be taken against the management of the hostel where the incident happened. So Adan of OAU, the name on Twitter, Adan of OAU, said, "This is just so sad. She's just a fresher, despite the huge amount they spend on rent for that hostel. Maintenance is just so overrated." You know, what I think and what I feel is this: if maybe it's just because she's a fresher, maybe if she has got to second year, third year, she would have known that that place is a death trap. She would have known that there's a grave, because to me I call it a grave. How can you dig a septic tank and then use plank and something like that to cover it up? Now that has claimed the life of a promising child, the life of a promising student, the life of a future leader of this country. Heritage Ajibola, just first year, a fresher, and she just died like that. Now they say the VC and his entourage when they went to the scene and he was giving his warning and all of that. What nonsense! What nonsense! And you can't even think. Come to think of the amount they pay, 200,000 naira for bed space. You know, when you look at the view of the place very well, to me it looks like a forest. How can you keep a septic tank right in the middle of where they spray clothes, not even a secluded area, and they cover it with planks? This is unacceptable. This happens not just in OAU hostel. If you go to Unizik, you go to UNN, there are some of these terrible places. If you visit some of the universities, federal universities, state universities in this country, Nigeria, there are some of these graves or death traps over there. Some of them, their hostel, the buildings, the reinforcement of the buildings, they have cracked, and little or nothing is left for that building to collapse on the head of those students. And yet, students are paying huge amount of money every year for bed space. What will the management of OAU University tell the parents of Heritage Ajibola, a fresh 100 level student that just got admission. She has not even gone far. She has not gone anywhere, and she just died. What will they tell his parents? Don't even know why they are calling that hostel maintenance hostel. Maintenance that is not maintained. Heritage death could have been prevented by proper maintenance. The system has failed her. The school that failed her. Her parents did not get the value for the more than 200,000 naira they paid for her to get a bed space. It's so sad and shameful. What is going on in this our country, Nigeria? A promising young girl just fell into a SOAKAWAY pit, or you call it SEPTIC tank. It could have been avoided. But due to negligence that we continue to see in Nigerian universities, in any organization in this country, in any system in this country, there is always negligence. Another student is gone. She's gone, and she's not going to come back again. So maybe because she is dead now, that's when the management of the school or the people that are managing this place will now go and fix that septic tank, cover it well. I wish the senior students, like those in 300 level and 400 level, or even 500 level, I wish they are doing some orientation to fresh. I think that should start. This is what those in 300 level, 400 level that know that there's a death trap there, this is what they should be doing. They should be telling freshers that there is a death trap there, there's a death trap, that their maintenance system that is not maintained, so that they will know. If this courage Heritage Ajibola, if she had known that there is that septic tank is the death trap, she wouldn't have fallen into it. Maybe she's unaware. Maybe she doesn't know that septic tank is not properly covered. Maybe she could be aware that there's a septic tank there. She may not know that it is not well covered. Now, it has claimed the life of a fresher who has known anything. Or a favorite online foodie on Twitter said, "What saddens me is what her parents and loved ones feel right now. The terrible and horrible experience had in the midst of human waste. Such a horrible thing. If she hadn't died, the experience would have haunted her mind for the rest of her numbered years." She died in a SOAKAWAY pit. You know how she will sink inside. In the midst, she's oh my God. May God help us in this country, Nigeria. Go to some other neighboring countries, they do things better. A school so prestigious as Obafemi Awolowo University cannot cover safety tank very. So let's use the word SOAKAWAY. Cannot cover their SOAKAWAY pit very well. They use plank. Do you know how much amount of money that's generated from this hostel? Do you know how much amount of money that's generated from this school for this bed space alone? Students are paying 150,000, 200,000. They cannot. How much will it cost to cover the septic tank? How much will it cost to cover the SOAKAWAY pit? A girl whose parents must have been looking up to, just in first year, and she is dead. And you are telling me that this school will get away with it? They cannot. They cannot get away with it. May you not die before your time. That's my prayer for all of us. May we not die before our time. May our death not make these our foolish leaders in this country to start doing what they are supposed to do earlier. Now, because Heritage Ajibola has died now, they are going to fix that septic tank, and you won't be surprised that it will not even cost up to 500,000 to fix that septic tank. I'm telling you, it will not cost up to 500,000 to fix that septic tank, but a student will pay 200,000 naira for bed space, and that's for 1 year. Another year you pay another one. God will not let the bad leaders in this country to go scot-free. God will visit them with the evils that they have caused this country. God will surely visit all of them. They will never go free. In the race of getting educated, may you not be sent back home dead to your parents. That's my prayer, and that's the prayer of everyone. In the race of getting educated, getting quality education, may me not be returned to our parents as corpse. In Jesus' name. This is our prayer, and this should be the prayer of everyone. May the Lord give the family of Heritage Ajibola the fortitude to bear this monumental loss. What is your take, guys? Please make your comment known in the comment box below. Thank you, guys.